Hey guys, it's me, Justin, aka Good Will Hunter, and we are back thrifting on a very windy but beautiful Friday. We're outside of the Goodwill to our left, your right, and we're gonna go in there and see what we can find. This one has been good in the past. I remember one of the top pickups that I got from here was a bundle of Super Nintendo games and system, and I think I paid like something like 30 or 40 bucks, but they were like Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3, Kirby Superstar, Saga, and a bunch of other really good. I think Gradius 3 was there. So it's not been like that in years, but you know, you always have to give it the benefit of a doubt, and hopefully you'll strike gold. If you're just persistent, that's the key. Be persistent, keep at it, and eventually you'll find something good. So let's go on in and see what we can find. Well, it's Saturday. We didn't find anything at that Goodwill, and I didn't get a chance later on in the day to go out and do any more thrifting. So yeah, it's been kind of a slow day here on Saturday, but there is a Goodwill. I'm up and about. I'll probably hit up the Value Village across the street after, but it's late in the day. It's 2:45. Maybe they have something, maybe they don't. I don't know when they usually put stuff out. But we'll take a stab in the dark and see what we can find. So let's head on in. Yeah, well, there was a couple of things. They actually had some NES games in there. They had Shred-In, 2 copies of Double Dribble, Secret Agent Go 13, and Al Unser Jr. Turbo Racing. But they were all in horrible condition, and they're $5 a piece, so I passed on those. And the only other thing I found was they had a Genesis 3-button controller for, I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, well, you can see it right here. $1.91. So $1.91, that's pretty good. And then I saw this. It is a digital thermometer for a Weber grill, I think, or maybe just for any grill, for $3.93. I got a buddy at work that thinks I can fix digital thermometers, which when I took it apart, it looks like it's just toast. So probably just gonna give that to him so he can not pester me anymore with trying to fix electronics, because I'm not really an electrician or dabble with microcontrollers and, you know, all that stuff. Simple little sods here and there, yeah. But so let's head on into the Value Village. We're here right now, and again, it looks pretty busy. So maybe there'll be some stuff, maybe there won't be some stuff. I doubt, if anything, I'll find anything of value, but it is still a village. All right, well, I actually did find some stuff inside Value Village. They didn't have, they had some games, but they're all the same Wii games. Keep them up front. They had a couple of sports games for like a couple of bucks, but again, I'm not picking that stuff up. I'm picking up stuff either I can make money or stuff I didn't have already. So the first thing I saw was something I wanted for a little bit now, but they're getting a little bit pricey. So I'm hoping I could fix this one. It doesn't seem to be kind of functioning properly. It is a Buffalo. It's a NAS, a network, what is NAS? Network Area Storage, Network Accessible Storage. What it is it's pretty much just a hard drive that you can put on your network, and you could just load it with files and stuff and share it over the network. I have one of these at work that I've been using, and it's been pretty consistent for the last 5 or 6 years. So it powers on, but it doesn't seem to want to shut off, and the fan is not spinning. So it sounds like the hard drive is starting out, but for some reason, it could be maybe the circuit board that this thing interfaces with, or it could be maybe the hard drive is bad. But again, it was only, I don't know if you guys can see that. You can't. It was $3, $3.03. So for $3.03, I'll take a shot in the dark that I can maybe get this up and running and use it for my home network. Plus, I'm also interested to see what kind of files are on that hard drive. And then I almost didn't see this. It was underneath the shelf, kind of in the back, and I tested it. It's an original Xbox. They wanted, again, probably can't see that, $5, $5.05, $5.05 again with their crazy pricings. And yeah, it actually opens, the DVD drive opens, it powers on, and I had a power cord that came with that that Buffalo NAS. So it's never been opened, so I'm kind of curious to hopefully have another modded Xbox that I can sell on Craigslist. I usually sell them for about $65, $75 with an upgraded hard drive and a bunch of emulators, ROMs, and the actual couple of games that I'll back up from my personal collection. So that's good money, it's easy money, and yeah, it didn't cost me very much. It's only a $5 Xbox and maybe a $5 hard drive that I can get from the TiVos, guys. It's always about finding parts that you can bundle together and then sell later on. So yeah, we're gonna go to the retro store because it's on the way home, and I need to see about getting some games for these guys. These are my Game Shark Pros, and one of them does not work. It says when you plug in a game, it says 5 on the display, which I've come to find out it's because it's locked somehow. I guess you can lock these things with the incorrect games. So if you were to like load, I guess, a cheat that wasn't compatible or incorrect, it'll pretty much lock it until you put a game from that series. Now I've heard that you can use Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario 64, and I think that's it. I've tried it with Super Mario 64 and it didn't work. So I've also heard that Donkey Kong 64 works, so I'm going to try to see if I can't find one of those at the store, or maybe talk to Tom or Austin or Britton and see if I can't just try some games out. Unfortunately, I didn't bring an N64, so there's no way for me just to drop this in one of their multi-cart systems, so I'll have to see if maybe they have a loose one that I can test with. So let's go to the retro store and see what we can get. How's it going, everybody? Well, made it back from the retro store. It's now Sunday. You can tell I've been up for a little bit. And we did get some stuff. Didn't get any games, but I did get a stack of Nintendo Powers. I guess someone from the surrounding area decided they didn't need their Nintendo Powers, and surprisingly I didn't have a lot of the issues that the store had, so got a big bulk, a lot of them, got a good deal. Tom cut me a little bit of a discount, so I felt like I should probably just buy some of these. So without further ado, the bonus issue. This is volume 68. You can see it's the Batman, the animated adventures with Robin. There's a nice Mega Man X poster. Is it X2? Yeah, it's X2. Ah! And it came with the Donkey Kong, I don't know if you can see that, Donkey Kong Iron-On Transfer. The Virtual Boy. Yes. Volume 75. Check that out. A whole issue, in depth. 20-page. And it comes with a poster of Killer Instinct. And what else? Feels like there's something else. The Virtual Boy cards. Illusion of Gaia. This is an earlier one. This is October, volume 65. At the top. Earthworm Jim. Not bad. Where you can catch a touchdown with Troy Aikman. I wonder if I could still enter that. You know, he's not dead, so he probably has to do it. Mortal Kombat 3, a later issue, volume 78. Donkey Kong Country 2. Final Fantasy on the N64. That's friggin' hilarious. Volume 76, Killer Instinct. I love this on the Super Nintendo. And a really shitty Batman Forever poster. Wow, what a horrible game. Wow. Guys, the contest for the grand prize is you get to go to the Nintendo headquarters and pick up your Virtual Boy. Wow. Earthworm Jim. This is volume 67. This feels heavy for some reason. It's got X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. Super Nintendo. Did it come out on the Sega Genesis? I want to say it did, but I'm not sure about that. It's got the trading cards. for Illusion of Gaia, Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda, Tasmania, The Lion King, Dragon View. It's a weird selection of games. TMNT. This is a really old one. This is May, June 1989, before they even started putting numbers associated with them. Yes, Mega Man 2 poster. Just check that out, man. That is an awesome poster. I mean, just the artwork. I love these things. I mean, just look at this. Like, full page, color. And just the later ones just didn't have that. They turned into like a bunch of just ads. You could order back issues from Nintendo Power. Books you could order. And Donkey Kong Country. This is November, volume 66. With a Demon's Crest poster. That's a good contest. Win your own Killer Instinct arcade. And then the final thing I picked up was a guide, I believe, that came bundled with one of the Nintendo sets. And is the official Nintendo Player's Guide. You can see on the back, it's got Mario, now you're playing with Power. And it's about like 90 games, I believe. But just got, some walkthroughs. Here's Russian Attack. But yeah, I believe this came bundled with one of the sets. I'm not sure which one, but he had it. I didn't have it. I have most of the books kind of like this that were part of your subscription if you were a Nintendo Power subscriber. So yeah, just to add another one to the collection was a good deal. So yeah, just kind of filling in some gaps. And as always, guys, comments below and hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. I'll thrift with you guys later and keep up the thrift.